all began with an unusual calm, a stillness that made people pause for a moment, not knowing they were standing at the edge of disaster. But that calm didn't last. In the blink of an eye, it was shattered by a deafening roar. What followed was a monstrous windstorm, with gusts reaching up to 240 kilometers per hour. Tearing through parts of China and leaving behind a trail of unimaginable destruction. What started as just another ordinary day quickly turned into a terrifying nightmare. These brutal winds didn't discriminate. They slammed into bustling coastal cities, quiet countryside villages, and small rural communities alike. Within hours, homes were flattened, schools were ripped apart, and entire neighborhoods looked like war zones. The storm was ruthless. Trees that had stood for hundreds of years were snapped like twigs. Roofs were ripped off and flung into the sky. Power lines twisted and fell, plunging entire districts into darkness. Roads became rivers, and cars were swept away or flipped over like toys. In high-rise buildings, glass shattered and rained down dangerously onto streets filled with terrified people trying to escape. On social media, the scenes were horrifying. Videos showed people screaming as they ran from collapsing buildings, and others trapped in their homes, waiting desperately for help. In some cases, even strong concrete structures couldn't withstand the force. Airports shut down, railway services were suspended, and communication lines went dead in several areas. But it wasn't just the cities that suffered. In rural areas, the destruction was just as devastating. Fields full of ready-to-harvest crops were flattened. Storage sheds, greenhouses, and irrigation systems were destroyed. For thousands of farmers, this storm wasn't just bad weather. It was the loss of their entire livelihood. Many are now facing a future filled with uncertainty. Emergency services reacted fast. As soon as warnings were issued, mass evacuations were launched. Rescue teams worked through the night, navigating dangerous debris to search for survivors. In some places, people were pulled from the rubble hours after the winds had passed, thanks to the courage and commitment of first responders. Hospitals quickly filled with the injured, people suffering from cuts, broken bones, and even life-threatening injuries caused by falling debris and building collapses. Medical workers, already under pressure, are now working non-stop to care for everyone. Shelters have been opened in schools, gyms, and community halls, giving displaced families a safe place to sleep, eat, and find some comfort. Volunteers have stepped up, offering food, warm clothes, and emotional support. Utility crews are racing against time to restore electricity, clean water, and internet services. Some areas may remain without basic services for several days. Weather experts are calling this one of the strongest windstorms to hit the region in recent history. While the exact cause is still being studied, many believe that a mix of rare atmospheric conditions led to this explosive storm. As the world watches, support is coming in. Neighboring regions are sending supplies and rescue crews. Aid organizations are mobilizing, and people from all over are praying, donating, and spreading awareness. Let this disaster be a reminder. Nature's power is real, and it can change lives in an instant. But so is human resilience. If you live in an area vulnerable to storms, take precautions.